Okay, so it was demanded, it was pleaded, it was begged and asked. So we're gonna do one more hour here, or at least 40 minutes or something. So we did the special drink in the last video, so you know, only available choice is the weapon dude. Because we gotta go to the metaverse to do the fortune tell thing, and I'm waiting for school so I can get the free massages. So let's go hang. How's what I did have anything to do with liking guns, actually? Weird. A part-time employee. So what, am I actually taking a part-time job, or is this just story stuff? Well, let me get his thing up here. That's how we had it. No, I still had it up. So we were going to Wank 3. So it says either.
That's right.
So that's why you're looking into this guy. Is that a gang? Yakuza clan. I always knew you were a thug, gives 3, Yakuza gives 2, and I have to go gives none. Why is that gift 3? Oh, well, it gives 3, so... You got some North. Apparently that makes him happy. Let's see. We made a deal gives 3 and nothing else. What are you calling me an idiot for?
You should be grateful. All right.
Here's a question for everyone right now, though. Did anyone really make any use of this guy's customization stuff? Because I've hardly used guns in this game so far.
What's the meaning of this?
Is that your son?
Yeah.
Haha, called it. Proficiency. Yeah, we need to find a day to do the big BOGO challenge. See if it's 4 or 5. Or it could even be a completely different combination of things required to pass it. Fun fact. You have that skill in the money wanting in a dungeon, you will earn 4 times the money from a fight without holding up and stealing money. If you ambush and kill the enemy with an AoE before it has a turn, he accepts value, bravery, guts, and saying that the Yakuza ex-Yakuza takes some real balls.
All right. Later.
Well, like I said, so far money hasn't been a problem, really. Unless SP starts becoming a real problem. Modern Robin Hoods, that's what I like. Oh, fans are getting fantastic.
Futaba will be in your care today.
And everything is doomed.
Make sure you don't let any dudes try to hit on her.
Oh, don't worry about that. They'll be going out the window with a sawn cat.
Good. As long as you understand. I'll be counting on you.
Hey, can we go already?
Are you sure you'll be alright?
It's just a day trip. Don't underestimate me.
Right. Sorry.
You know, the one thing I think's a little weird is, what if I was him? I'd be like, how did you even really get to even know Futaba at all prior to the sun change? I mean, I get I get that he kind of assumed that the prosecutor gave us or may have asked us about all, and that led to us knowing about. But still, I would feel it'd be kind of fishy.
Guess I just have to let it go. Have fun, but be careful, you two.
Ooh, you know, that's a good question. I never really thought about that. Guns that have bonuses, if they would affect, like, your melee attack. So it's like having, like, an extra accessory in that way. That's an interesting thought. Interesting. Ooh, I'd like that +5 to all the stats.
Man, it's packed.
Sorry for the wait.
Why are you messing with your bottom?
Got a better opinion of me now? What? Cat got your tongue? Come on.
Are we missing one?
She got that head on, doesn't she? Like, her shadows, like, we there. Never mind then. Did you see those eyes?
There's nothing perfect about that. Stay still for a second. You'll be just fine.
Why's Yosuke wearing a hoodie though?
Oh, it's so hot.
Yeah, the cutscenes are the only time he really talks any, besides saying, you know, Persona and that.
There's a lot of people here. Are you okay, Futaba? I'm fine. You guys are here. It's almost lunchtime. No! The squid's staring at me!
It's cooked, so don't worry. Would you even eat squid if I'm not around?
Why don't we eat lunch too?
I'll go get some stuff for us then. You're eating that even here?
My staple food.
They're really laying on the northern hill.
This should be a familiar flavor. Yet how does it taste so good?
Actually, how would she even cook that heel? It's no microwave or anything.
What's up, Makoto? You ain't eating much.
Are those Pepsis?
Oh,
Not feeling well or something?
you just don't get it, do you, Ryuji? When a girl's in a swimsuit, she wants to look as slim as possible. Still, you're worrying too much. Did you make sure to eat breakfast? Mona lacks tact.
So, what do we do now? Should we play some beach volleyball?
Oh, sorry. Us girls already made plans to ride a banana boat.
And we got screwed over and thrown under the bus.
We could only rent a 3-person one. Sorry.
Wait, then what about us?
You're screwed. Just like Yosuke. That's how full Yosuke is. You know, like thrown off a waterfall and having your home teacher vomit in the river. That kind of screwed. Well, yeah, I guess if it's just to add hot water, I guess that would work. I guess that's to be fair. But that's assuming she actually bought hot water.
Keep an eye on our stuff.
Hell no! Why you gotta treat us like that? We're celebrities making headlines. You should treat us better.
I do think they're not bad in the metaverse, but in reality... Strange, isn't it? They can steal treasures, but they don't seem like they can steal a girl's heart at all.
Oh, poor Ryuji. He's getting knocked down.
But, Lady On... Can we get to the banana boat already?
Hey, you know, I didn't notice. Futaba's actually kind of shorter than everyone, actually, now that you see him like this.
Oh, sorry. We'll go now.
Huh.
We'll switch when we're done. Keep an eye on our stuff for us.
Post to guess which choice.
Banana! Banana! The sand's way up!
Bananas.
Dangerous if you run around like that. Here comes
Net, you don't get how amazing we are.
Well, you mean how amazing me and Yosuke are. I'm not sure about you and Mona. You're both kind of... You're a bonehead and Mona's a... Well... A snob, really. A thieving snob.
We risk our lives being phantom thieves. There's no way we're the same as other guys around here.
Well, I can at least give you all that.
Shouldn't we be having more good times in reality too?
It depends. You're full of yourself. Well, I am maxed out with Ryuji, so I don't have to worry about bonus points with him. I don't care.
We're special, man. Don't you agree, Yusuke?
She said, well, yeah, she did.
Well, if you put it that way, you may be right.
On and the others don't get it because they're always around us.
Hey, how do we get Lady On to notice how amazing we are as phantom thieves?
Well, there's no hope for you, Mona, because you're either a cat, a shadow, or some other type of shadow. Actually, later on I might talk about that. I got a extension theory of the shadow theory. A small extension, but that goes into something else.
Well, gotta steal, you know what?
Well, I'm not stealing any bois, so you're gonna have to figure that out on your own, Ryuji. Yeah, he is a little hungry for wanting to be well known. Swimsuits.
You moron, that's a crime. What we're gonna steal in reality are girls' hearts.
I see. I just need to prove my skills in reality as well.
You're all doomed.
Let's steal all the hearts with the skills we've honed as Phantom Thieves. I'm sure girls will be all over us considering the vibes we give off.
And again, we're out here in a public space screaming about the Phantom Thieves again.
Very well, let's do this. Pulling off our work in reality doesn't sound bad.
Get settled then.
We are doomed.
So, Mona, you're in charge of watching over our stuff, okay?
Huh?
Alright, let's hurry up and go.
Well, now they threw Mona under the bus. Oh, is that the choice? I was waiting for something more perverted to come up.
Hey, what the hell? Get back here! Don't leave me behind!
Bye, Mona! Damn cat. Wow, that's a bit of a tan there you got, ladies. A little too much. Again, a little too much tan. Well, he's pretty tanned out too. Uh-oh. Man, everyone out here has a very tan. Not to be mean to Asian people, but I find Asians look a little odd with a tan. But that's just me. You know. Nothing offensive, just think it looks a little odd on an Asian person. Ryuji's doomed. He's gonna have the life of Junpei. You know, actually, Ryuji probably wishes he had oh, what was the name? The new teacher that shows up later in Persona 4. I'm not gonna talk much about her because I don't want to spoil something for Dan, but there was another teacher that shows up in Persona 4. I bet Ryuji would just totally dig her.
Come on, man.
No, it doesn't, Ryuji. Oh, no. No. Have fun, Ryuji. Bye. I mean, actually getting a actual suntan. Having a certain degree of it. Having an actual suntan tan. Oh, poor Ryuji.
No.
Hey.
Too stripping? I need an adult!
Get him!
Isn't this a crime? I'm not. Okay, look, this is it. Natural sun intake looks fine. When you're doing it on purpose, getting an unnatural amount of tanning, I don't know, it just looks a little bit odd to me on Asians. I mean, it's not a big deal, it's just a slight opinion. I mean, it's not like when people say my arms, like, if you look at my upper arms when I don't have sleeves on, they're really pale. It's not like I lose my mind. Why do you have lobsters? How did you even catch them? Like, I mean, wouldn't they be like trying to pinch his hands?
Yes.
On sale? They were just selling living lobsters on the beach. Well, how are we gonna even cook them? Yes. Pretty much. That's what it is. I've had some people say I look pretty pale, color-wise, so, subjective opinion. I think my normal body parts of that are exposed usually are okay. But I do think, like, my upper arms and, my legs are probably what don't get enough sunlight to have a more natural color to them. So how are we gonna cook these? They're alive. Are you just gonna boil them alive? He was in love. And again, why is he wearing a hoodie? Is he just... I mean, I guess it's an easier way to avoid sunblock. He is wearing white and not black, so... Pink glow. Well, yeah, because your body, you're supposed to absorb some sunlight. It's a case of some's good, too much is bad, too little is bad. Just like pretty much anything else. Moderation. And Yosuke, see, Yosuke, I like them three, like, Ryuji and the main character have a pretty normal complexion. Yosuke, yeah, he's a little palish. Which is actually kind of weird, because Futaba should be the one that's really pale. Wait, what did he say about Anne? Yeah.
I'm very sorry.
Well, and of course this was gonna happen. See, that's like overdone tan, buddy. That's crispy. Man, you know your stuff, man. Yes, your top layer of skin is a protective layer. But it is a very thin protective layer. But it is a protective layer all... Of course they're not, Anne. They're thick-headed morons who are only thinking about soft, lustful shoes. Yep, shoes. And he's still carrying lobsters. Well, you're the one hitting on them. See, they're just meathead idiots.
Thank you very much.
Because they're poor votes. Wow, you were in high school during 1994 to 1999? Wait, 199? Yeah, I was gonna say, I think there might be a little something off though. Well, you must be much older than me if you went to high school doing that then. You're probably 5 years older? Maybe a bit more? Let's see. Yeah, I'd say probably about 5 more years older than me. Anyway, let's see. They got lucky? Yeah, they got lucky. I was gonna beat them up. Yeah, where is Futaba? I would assume Morgana probably ran away and our stuff got stolen.
Huh? What?
Roast them whole.
What?
Visual appreciation. You tell me you literally bought them just to look at them? Why didn't you just stay where the hell the shop was and look at them there? What? 2 hours and 45 minutes. Well, happy slightly early birthday. Happy birthday to you, Persona. But, yeah, you're a bit older. Not super old. You're just a few more years older than me. So, but that was pretty close. Not quite 5. More like 4. It was pretty close, though. Man. You know, I was talking to my boss at work.
We should probably start heading home.
I was talking to my boss at work. We were talking about stuff, and he brought up the Magna box because apparently he actually had the Magna box when he was a kid. I was like, oh man, I feel old when people bring up like N64, and it's hard to think because you know we spent considering the retro age cartridges. But, you know, stuff we grew up on, the PS1, PS2 and stuff, that stuff is being called retro by other people now, and it's just starting to feel really weird and old.
Agreed. Let's pack up.
Futaba seemed fine in the crowd, too. So it looks like she's overcome her last exercise.
Hey, Futaba! We're going home! Stop standing around and help us!
With what?
You know,
What happened to the lobsters?
All this time, I thought that it was my fault that my mom died.
Uh-huh.
It's because everyone said that I killed her. Everyone looked at me thinking I was a murderer. I ended up hating this world. That's why I shut myself in and covered my ears. I wished my mom would come back to life. Sometimes I'd wake up and think it was all a dream. But nothing had changed in the world. That's why I'd sleep again. It'd be a repeat of that. I loved my mom. I wanted to become like her. How she'd work late into the night, How she'd wake up early and make me a boxed lunch every day. How she'd do her best to further her research. How she'd scold me for peeking at her notes.
It was cognitive science, wasn't it?
The cognitive world can become distorted through desires. If it becomes distorted, a person begins exhibiting problematic behavior in reality. That cognitive world disappears when you remove its core, and further problematic actions stop.
Isn't that about palaces? That's the metaverse. She knew about that?
It made no sense back then. But now I understand, after it actually happened to me. All I thought about was my mom. I was trapped in a cognitive labyrinth. I couldn't get out of it. There was nothing I could do by myself.
That's why you asked us to steal your heart? That's a huge jump in logic in so many ways.
At first, I didn't believe the rumors about the Phantom Thieves, that they steal hearts. But I overheard you accidentally. I learned that you were near me.
Overheard? Ah, the bug. So why were you listening in on LeBlanc in the first place?
I had to keep an eye on Sojiro, make sure he was actually working.
Talk about an awful hobby.
You talked about stealing hearts. When I heard that, I was so happy I jumped up and down. I thought, maybe the Phantom Thieves could cure my heart.
You could have just told us from the start.
You might have been wary of me if I asked out of nowhere. And besides, you could have been bad guys. That's why I cautiously got in contact with you. I checked many times to see how you'd react.
Yes. You had us twisted around your little finger. But Futaba, you didn't talk to anyone besides Boss for a long time, right? You must have needed a lot of courage to contact the Phantom Thieves.
There were two reasons for it. One was Medjed's taunt. The Phantom Thieves were so pitiful, it frustrated me. I would have been in trouble if they got disbanded, too.
Indeed. You were our only hope.
The other was what I heard through wiretapping LeBlanc. Sojiro was being blamed with lies, like abusing me. He was being threatened to spill everything about my mom.
Talk about making shit up.
It made me sad, and it hurt. I thought, I have to save Sojiro. I gotta do something.
So that's why.
But the Phantom Thieves... I didn't think you guys would be taking such risks for me. I didn't think you'd worry about me so much. I'm sorry that I acted like I doubted you guys.
Do you believe in us now?
Yeah, I can tell. You aren't bad guys. That's why I have a request. Let me join your team.
There's nothing to join. You're already one of us.
I'll be honest. Changing people's hearts isn't my goal. I want to learn what happened to my mom. The reason why she was killed.
Killed?
It was written in her notes. Should the self in the cognitive world die, the self in the real world would lose consciousness.
Is this about mental shutdowns?
Then the criminal that Kaneshiro mentioned.
Yes. That could be the case. I don't like pursuing this line of thought, but perhaps your mother's shadow was...
I don't know for sure. But right before my mom died, she didn't seem right.
In what way?
No matter how much I talked to her, she wouldn't answer back. And she didn't jump into the road, it was more like she collapsed and fell in. That's why I thought what was written in the notes was real, and looked into it. I read books, checked theses that were released online. I even snuck into the networks of various research labs to look at their classified data.
That's why you're good at hacking. What kind of brain do you have?
I didn't figure anything out. My mom's research was nowhere to be found. She was killed by someone, and her research was treated like it never existed. I bet it's them. Those adults in the black suits who read the fake suicide note. I'll never forgive them. Futaba. If I stay with you guys, I think I can find out more about that world. Then eventually, it might even lead to those men in black. It's a super personal reason why I want to join you. Is that okay? Or would I just be dead weight?
If anything, you're dependable. Ain't that right, Mona?
Why are you looking at me? Are you trying to say I'm inadequate?
Well, she was more useful than you, as a matter of fact.
How schools all in America are kind of just all big mess. There was a school in my sister's area. Apparently they make it where you can't even actually fail. You get a barely passing grade and move on. And I'm like, how that's stupid. And they wonder why that area is just full of pretty much garbage people. There's a lot of bad crime things. It's like you gave people an easy ride and now they don't care.
Hey, that's inexcusable! This is what our Phantom Thieves are like. But I hope we get along, Futaba.
Thanks.
Let's leave those two be. Why don't we lose no time and decide on Futaba's codename?
What's that?
It's not cool if we called each other by our real names.
Joker, Skull, Mona, Panther, Queen, and I'm Fox.
In Futaba's case, hacker wouldn't be right, would it?
Boring.
Mech?
Stereotypical.
PC?
Completely stupid.
No.
Agreed.
Why don't we go literal and call her Goggles?
Zoe taking on YouTube, but she doesn't really do anything with it anymore.
Super lame. You've got no taste, kid.
Oh!
In your face.
Do you have any good ideas for Futaba's codename?
Glasses is stupid. Internet's stupid. Eh.
I'll curse you.
Ah!
What would you want it to be, Futaba?
I guess that's one way to look at, but honestly, I really feel like it's hurting a lot of young people more than helping anyone. Cause you're getting people that think they're just gonna get a free pass in the workforce and shit. That's not how work works. You don't just sit down and get a paycheck for jack shit. Not at least with most jobs.
Oracle. With my vision, I'll guide you all to victory.
That's not a bad one. Oracle. I like it.
Sounds great!
Futaba will be Oracle.
But man, I never even dreamed that the rumored Phantom Thieves would be so close.
Do I get a social link startup here?
Same goes to you. To think you'd be the daughter of a metaverse researcher. Talk about a mysterious fate.
Yeah, a lot of coincidences. I hope there ain't some godlike creature manipulating, puppeteering things.
Should we get going then?
Look, we all know it's going to happen. Let's just not lie to ourselves. It's going to happen.
incident with Medjed seems to have been more effective than predicted.
Well, some teachers have been in conspiracies of whether they've unfairly, like, the sad thing is bad teachers are going to do things that they think are good for them, or they'll... So sadly, there are lots of cases of, you know, mysteriously bad football players in school who are good at football getting really interesting passing grades even though they're really bad. Or, you know, maybe there's... I wouldn't say like having a teacher who doesn't like you giving you an F all the time is a common thing, but it wouldn't surprise me at the same time if an incident like that would happen, have happened at least once, if not a few times. But that is not how it's supposed to be, but you know, as we see in the game itself, people will gladly take advantage of things if they can.
This should spur the Phantom Thieves' support even more now.
Why are you happy about that?
I agree. There are effective ways to use the Phantom Thieves.
Used?
Now would be the best time to dispose of unnecessary trash. Whether they're connected to us or not.
I don't like that connected to us or not part.
Hey.
Well, that's good. Well, at least Chief is happy, and that's good, because Chief started out as an asshole. So it looks like we're going to start looking into this other meta user then. Metaverse Assassin. A mysterious app thing.
What?
Ooh. Yeah, chill out, Mona. Chill out. Let's see, Bill's waifu and news goal. The creepy thirsty goal. Bill's waifu is not ready to wank up. And no one's ready to wank up. No wanky uppy. Which means we hangy outy with the Norsey, the fortune telly, or wait a minute, what's today? Yeah, yesterday was Sunday. So
I'll just add this.
we'll use future Yukiko for free ride to the red light district. Free ride to the red light district. Navi's not a bad code name. That's an interesting note. You know, I think Navi's actually better than Oracle. Though I kind of get why Oracle would be used too. I think Navi makes more sense. Kind of feels like a shame now. Well, I don't think we ever got last week's soda in the red light district, so that ended up to be a small thing we didn't get. I like using the free ride. Free trip to the red light district. So, the question is, who should we hang out with? I think we should do Bill's waifu. She has very useful tactics, though we do need to work on Chief, but I do need that charm still. Charm. More tactics for combat. Charm, tactics. Charm, tactics. We'll probably at least have 1 week in school, probably, before we even get in there. Let me look here. Let's take a look at the calendar. So, it starts on the 1st. What events are coming on? Respect for the Age Day. 2 holidays. And all the tests. Well, that's why, if you notice, I've saved. So far, it hasn't done that, though. Oh, wait, you're talking about with the fortune tell. I just briefly looked real quick. I don't think I think I did with the fortune tell once. I don't remember. I think I only did it once with the fortune tell. I've done it quite a few times with the news chick, though. I'm going to probably guess we'll at least have 1 week. But if it's anything like the other palaces, I'm probably expecting whatever to happen probably around here. Especially since there are 2 holidays that seem kind of suspiciously there. Either way, I'd hate to do this to Bill's waifu, but I need that charm so I can... I got Yosuke opened up now that I have proficiency, but I still need that charm to push the class president through, so...
What shall we do?
And since we're going to do that... See, if we did Bill's waifu, we could do the knowledge. Boost the bonus knowledge, but... I mean, I'd rather hang out with her for abilities, but I need the charm. I need the charm, and no DVDs or books giving charm right now. I mean, I could go to the cafe, but that gives me only 2 if I do a knowledge fortune. Aside from the last hangout, the news chick is giving 3 charm like every other fucking time, so... Plus, you know, it's continuing a social link, you know.
Here we go.
Obviously, benefiting off the social links is the good thing. Well, let's see if she's way to wake up. Yep, she's way to wake up. Now we answered it. What if it lets me re-answer it? I'll head over right now. And then I digital like luggage. Oh, well, I haven't had that happen yet. I've done it with quite a few times. So, I don't know. Either way. Well, so far, like I said, it hasn't happened, so. Actually, what's the people on the internets? Average is still 36. Well, then again, all you can do is go to the Mentos right now. Palace date's all done. So, yeah. Yeah, it looks like a lot of people have been working on the fortune teller around now, though. Not that I blame them, that's a good thing. I do need to work on Chief, though. So many people to hang out with. Ugh. Anyway.
Hey!
I feel like it will bond. And this is going to 6. I feel so sad that we're doing this. Nobody will ever understand how painful this is. The pain in my heart in doing this. It's unbearable. Let's see, wait, we were going to 6, right? There's my number 1 guy. Kinda hick. As far as I know, you've been drinking in all these instances except for outside. I'm pretty sure it's this where we were going to 6, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Right. So let's see. It says either. Did something bad happen? Got doubled. Let's see. He must not like you, gives you 2. Did he find out? Gives nothing.
Damn it.
Let's see. You should trust or gives 2, and the other 2 or nothing. But you're the one who was just doubting her. What am I doing? I should have kept running that in. I ran off and followed my dreams.
Shit.
Let's see. That's the spirit, and your great journalist give too. I think I'll go with that's the spirit. Hell yeah!
Sorry.
I'm glad I don't have to deal with so much stupid stuff at work anymore. I just gotta deal with overtime when we're forced to do overtime. Yeah, I've noticed that with the calls that go to the red light district, that they don't say that you feel like that the relationship will grow. So I kind of felt like that was a reason that was happening. So that's good to confirm that. Yeah, I guess if you don't hang out with them at certain places. But like I said, my goal was to get max social links in this playthrough. That's the challenge I've set before myself, so that is what I do. Oh, that's some Pacific Silk stances. I might keep that in mind if I end up having some extra time with remaining people, but I don't know. I'll probably be too panicky and just want to be safe. But might be something to try on New Game Plus, maybe. It's always drinking. What a weird relationship. I can't believe we're all the way over 5 with her. Well, that. Mona has a shadow?
That black thing was me?
Ugh. Well, that's a pretty weird nightmare. Yeah, I'm calling it. Mona is some kind of shadow. I'm going with that.
That can't be true. I'm supposed to be human.
The teddyism is too strong within this one.
I should be. If we get rid of the distortion in the depths of mementos, I'm sure it'll all be fine.
I am curious why Mona really thinks that, though.
Sorry, did I wake you up?
Maybe mementos is some kind of core of the cognition. Because I've been thinking about... See, the TV world, well, technically the dance world was TV world also. I think it's just really all cognitive. Because, I mean, I think the not to get into spoilers, I'm not going to reveal who, what, or anything, but, you know, when you're told about the TV, you know, I like to think of it as just a gateway into the cognition, essentially. The only thing I think is really unique is obviously the thing with the palaces, but I wonder if mementos is some kind of cool concept, because it's boiling down into the planet. So I'm wondering if it's like some kind of theme of the core of like all human thought or something. Because then maybe that would be why Mona thinks it. Because then it would be like maybe, you know, like where Mona was born or something. I don't know. You were groaning.
Oh, my sunburns were hurting, and that woke me up.
Well, I guess you are a black cat.
I was absorbing all the sunlight because I'm black. Don't you get it?
Can cats really actually get sunburned, though? I mean, I guess technically. Yeah, exactly.
You're thinking that my entire body's covered in fur, aren't you? I've got none on my pads.
Your feet?
By the way, it's not like I'm bothered by this or anything.
You had nearly a month left. Well, it'll be interesting to see how far I get, even if I don't make my goal. But I'm determined to try and do it. But people have told me Persona 5 is definitely the easiest to do it in.
But hypothetically speaking, okay? What would you do if I turned out to be some weird thing? I'd be bothered by it. If what I saw from earlier is true, is it okay for me to stay with the Phantom Thieves? And even if I'm with the team, I'm useless at the moment. It's nothing. Well, I've gotten pretty used to my life as a cat, too. And to be frank, this storage room isn't bad either. Then again, I can't wait to turn back to being a human so I can move out. Maybe I'll live a life of luxury in a suite on the highest floor.
Keep dreaming. About Lady Anne.
But rather than becoming some weird thing, maybe staying as a cat isn't so bad either. You and me made a deal, yeah? That means I can stay here. Isn't that right?
Is this a wanky up moment? Can't this wait until another day?
Thought so. Don't forget what you just said, okay?
I feel like my bond is growing. Ain't we going to 7 now? We're getting closer though.
All right.
That makes me worried we're getting closer to the end. I need more time.
Come on. Let's hurry up and get to sleep. Night.
Can't I at least have half my social links maxed out?
It'll be fine, right?
That's what you think. Tossed out the window. Whoopsie. Hey, someone hot. Ay. All doomed, aren't we? Who's muscling in? Whew.
Hey!
You're not forgiven, Morgana. Now we did send some friendship towards Anne, and Anne is not ready to wake up. Boo. That sucks. That sucks a lot. Now I'll probably have to do Fortune again. Oh really? You get to even boost whores? Interesting. Well, I still don't have a fishing spot though. Yeah well, time will tell.